Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining us on Saturday's action. Hey, we got 3 on the diamond for you today. As always, we get to the capper, see how they're rolling along and how we're doing here heading into the weekend's action. Looking forward to the 3 you got on the diamond. Some big games to get to. But we'll get to the cappers first, see how they're rolling along. And then we'll get right to those plays on the diamond we got for you here on Saturday's action. Head on over to Ramon. How you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, we're doing real good because we swept yesterday, brothers, and gonna be a good weekend here for sure. So let's just get another sweep here for everybody and keep rolling here on Cover the Spread.
Definitely. And that, hey, we ended the losing streak, as you alluded to, and then we bounced back on a nice 3-0 day. Can't complain there. So heading into the weekend, let's continue to stay strong here. Head on over to Al. How you doing, buddy?
The only thing that feels better than coming off a win is coming off a sweep. Feels good getting the wins as a group effort, and hopefully everyone tagged along and got to celebrate with us. So hopefully
definitely
going through the weekend too.
Exactly. Hope everybody chilled along with us and got yourself some winners and made you some bucks to head into this weekend slate. So without further ado, let's get to the weekend slate. First game we got kicking off, we got the Blue Jays taking on the Marlins here on Saturday. I'll get us started here in this one. And we look at the Blue Jays. Hey, the Blue Jays have been hot, right? Still leading the division, rolling along. I think Jose Barrios on the bump for the Blue Jays, and he got rocked his last time out against Texas. Was only able to muster 4 innings of work, gave up 10 hits, 6 earned runs, and a couple home runs. You look at Barrios; he's always had trouble with the home run ball this year. Usually, he's averaging giving up a 1 a game. Walks wise, sometimes he gets himself in trouble walks wise as well. You look at the Blue Jays had a nice streak rolling along. They had won his last 5 previous to getting whooped there in that Texas one. Well, you look why, because they give him the run support. Blue Jays score 8, they score 6, they score 9, they score 10. And even with him giving up 3 runs, 2 runs, 2 runs, 4 runs, 4 runs, like Barrios does, it still equates to Blue Jays wins because they get him plenty of run support. I don't know if that's going to happen here. You look on the other side of the bump. It looks like Junk's going to be going for the Marlins. And, hey, he had been rolling along. But, hey, same thing for on his side of things. This Marlins squad is able to score some runs and give him plenty of run support, which equates to wins. Because you look at his last few starts, well, he's given up 3 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs. He gives up at least 3 runs in his starts. And good old Jackson Junk. I think it's average is 3. He hasn't given up in his last 6 starts, 3 in those starts. And he goes, last time out, he went 7 innings against Boston. That was a pretty good start for him. Marlins got the win 5-3 in that matchup. So I'm going to look at the first 5. I think both these pitchers are going to be giving up some runs early and often. My number is I think we get to 5 in the first 5. I think over 4.5 here in the first 5 is the play. You look at historically for Barrios as well of the Blue Jays against the Marlins. Last year he got rocked. The year before that he got rocked. He has trouble for some reason here against the Marlins. Maybe the weather's nice and he was enjoying a little beach action. Maybe it is what it is. I'm going to take the over first 5 here between the Blue Jays and the Marlins here on Saturday to get it started. I don't know over to Ramon. What do you like hearing this one, Jays or Marlins here on Saturday?
Yeah, the Blue Jays haven't done much wrong over these last few weeks, but I'm kind of questioning what's going on here right now. I think Jays fans like Rodd also are wondering what's going on here. We got, look, Shane Bieber, this is great. He went on Friday, so that's a cool story, but Barrios and on the road, it's just not going that well. And when you have the oldest rotation, it feels like in baseball right now, well, why isn't Lauer up here making this start? I know he's going to be ready. Barrios is going to be on a short leash in this game for sure. With Lauer possibly coming in here, I would think if Barrios does get kind of hit early, it would seem like, because with this rotation, I just think that right now they got to use the hot hand, and I think that's Lauer in the second half. So kind of question what to Toronto's got going on here right now. Bassett hasn't been very good either. So I'm going to try Miami here as a slight dog. Look, I don't doubt that the Blue Jays can keep up here maybe, but maybe just a little slip up here. I think they should have Lauer probably going. I'm going to try Miami here. Just a little bit of plus money in this one. Toronto's had some woes here a little bit, although they did win, I think, the series here last time. So anyways, I'm going to take Miami in this one with junk over Barrios here on Saturday.
Head on over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? Jays or Marlins here on Saturday?
Yeah, it sounds like Lauer's going to be pitching in relief for the time being right now. It's apparently not a permanent move, but yeah, apparently he will be coming out of relief for the till further notice, I guess. So yeah, very possible that he does come in at some point, either in this game. But again, yeah, should be an interesting matchup. As we said, a lot of inconsistencies out of these pitchers. Junk has been consistently giving up 3 earned runs over his last 3 starts. But other than that, we've seen these guys be very up and down. And yeah, I think at least one of them gives it up. As Ramon said, he likes some runs early. It's not necessarily the best bullpens in the league going at it either. So I think we could see some runs late too. And I'll just take the whole game to go over the total in this one.
That wraps up game number 1. Heading on over the second game we're looking at. We got the Brew Crew taking on the Giants. This is Al's game. He's going to get us going. What do you like, Milwaukee or San Francisco here on Saturday?
Yeah, I like the Brewers. They've been one of the hottest teams in the league. No secret. I'm sure everybody knows that by now. This one should be a great little pitchers duel here between Webb, who's having a solid season. Peralta has been that much better, though, and expect him to have a good start here. Now, yes, he has a little bit of history against these Giants. They have hit him well in the past, but in their current form, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Peralta's been dealing, and the Giants have been slumping, just 2-8 in their last 10. And again, going up against one of the hottest teams in the league right now, I don't think it's going to be an easy series for them. So I'll take the Brewers to get off to a good start here, and I'll take back Peralta and Milwaukee here, take a money line and run line, going Brewers -1.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like hearing this one? Brewers or Giants here on Saturday?
Yeah, these two faced off against one another. It was way back in April, but the Giants did win that one 4-2. But Webb was pretty sharp in that one with 6 1/3 innings and no earned runs. But Peralta here pretty much mowing here. It feels like at this point, 2.78 ERA overall and a 101 WHIP, and really in a strong groove here right now. Part of that Milwaukee surge that we've seen that was just incredible. Yeah, they ran into the Cubs, but the Giants are no Cubs, especially on offense here. Webb, he still could get it done here. 3.19 ERA, 1.22 WHIP. He is Logan Webb after all, and he's followed up by still, to me, a pretty solid Giants bullpen, even if they've tailed off of late. I mean, the numbers are still there, and it's more of the coaching and everything and the way they work things up there in the bullpen in San Francisco. I'm going to go under here in this one with Peralta and Webb. I think they'll get off to some pretty good starts in that San Francisco offense. No great shakes. Give me the under in this one with the Giants and the Brewers on Saturday.
Yeah, for me here in this matchup, I agree with you. A lower scoring one, as you alluded to. It was back in April that these two faced off, and they went 5 innings of scoreless ball in that matchup. Giants scored 4 in the bottom of the 6th. Milwaukee threw a couple up there in the top of the 9th, trying to make a comeback, but fell just short. Giants got the win 4-2 in that one. So under, yeah, in that game, no runs were scored for 5 innings. So I'll take the Nerfy here. Brewers, Giants. I think it's a lower scoring one, as Ramon alluded to, and we get 6 outs, which gets us that no runs first inning in that one. Hey, that wraps up the second game we looked at here on Saturday's slate. Let's head on to the final one on the board. We got the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get us going. Reds, D-backs, what do you got?
Yeah, you see that flashing red streak. That's the Reds moving into the playoffs here, possibly. The Mets better keep it up. the Reds are right on their tail. And look who they have pitching here in a pretty solid matchup. It feels like with Andrew Abbott going. I mean, nobody's going to question this guy and what he continues to do on the mound over the last couple of seasons. He might be one of the most unheralded starters in the league here, actually. A 2.28 ERA, a whip of just above 1, and an 8-3 record. Reds are 14-8 with Abbott on the mound. Now Arizona's going to go with the fine Colombian Rodd Nabil Crismat in this one. It'll probably be chased up by Woodford, I would think. Here we'll see. Crismat sometimes is a little bit of a short-armed pitcher, a short innings pitcher, if you know what I mean here, but they'll need him to work here. But going up against these hot Reds right now, Reds swept 3 from them back in June at home. I'm going to take the Reds here with Abbott. Reds are looking pretty sharp right now. Pretty good story here, actually, for them to totally get involved in this race here late. And with if they keep winning right now, the Mets got to feel that pressure from the Reds here. So give me Abbott and the Reds over Arizona on Saturday.
Heading on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Cincinnati or Arizona here on Saturday?
Yeah, it should be a very interesting matchup for sure here. Do like what we've seen out of Abbott, who actually did give up a few runs a couple outings ago, and but bounced back nicely against the Brewers of all teams. So give him credit for that one for sure. And actually, not the biggest sample size, but has good numbers against these Diamondbacks. Just 2 hits and 18 at bats. So expect him to have another solid start here. And I think Crismat at least comes out strong. Again, not expected to go 7 innings or anything like that. And we've talked about this Arizona bullpen on the show before, so definitely want to be careful with that. Definitely got to give the big edge to Cincinnati there. But I think this can be a lower scoring one early, leaning first 5 under. My stronger play would be no runs first inning, but if that one's too juiced, I would just go first 5 under.
Yeah, for me here in this one, I'm going to take the Reds in the first 5. I don't trust Crismat. Nabil. I don't see Nabil going deep into this game. That's for sure. Maybe if they can get 3 innings out of him, I think Arizona basically throw him up there. You got this guy that's on your roster, and you don't know what you're going to do with this guy. So for me, it's Arizona's they're already looking at next year. So that's why Nabil is up there getting the start. I want to see what he's got. So they will see what he's got. Well, we're going to see the Cincinnati Reds smack him around. Is what's going to happen here in this one. Abbott deals, and we get the Reds in the first 5 for me here in this one. Hey, that wraps up Saturday's action here on Cover the Spread. Let us know in the comment section below what you think of the 3 games we covered here today. And hey, let us know what your favorite play of the day is on the Saturday's action. And hey, before we head on out, we'll do a quick little recap of the games we covered for you. First game we looked at was the Jays taking on the Marlins. I think we see plenty of offense here in this one. I say take the over in the first 5. Next game we looked at, we got the Brewers taking on the Giants. The Zal's game, he say the red hot Brewers stay hot. Take the Brewers -1 there in that matchup. And then we got the Reds taking on Arizona. This is Ramon's game. He says, grab the Reds there in that one. Hey, everybody. Glad you joined us. Appreciate everyone that joins us here and Cover the Spread. Let's make it a good winning Saturday. I'm excited for today's slate. So let's do what we always do. You know what that is? Cover the Spread!